Look, YouTube. Y'all like the angles? What y'all thinking about it? I just flipped my phone to the side. Look, we keep it simple. I know y'all see the pimple. I popped them already. Relax. Look, we'll keep it simple. Well, first of all, what's up? Either one, back with the bang. Now, today's video is gonna be one of the lessons I learned today, which is the psychology of your mind. Now, I know it sounds simple, the psychology, come on now. So when sorry about the cars, man, I know y'all can hear that. Sorry about that, I can't do nothing about that, right? I live where other people live, so of course, people are gonna be driving around. Like I was saying, right? We're talking about the mental psychology of your emotions and how that guides you in your decision making and anything that you do in life, right? So I was reading this book. I was going over a couple of topics, but I was reading this book called The Psychology of Money. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Housel? I don't know if I pronounced his last name right. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Right? And what this chapter is about, what the first chapter I'm reading is about, is it's all about the way people spend, how they spend their money, how they invest their money, and what they do with their money is all on, of course, when they were born and what they grew up around, right? So what they're already used to and their experiences that they already have, they use that in their decision making now, right? That's basically what the whole chapter was about. And I thought about it's not only with just money, right? It's with everything. It's with money, your life in general, spirituality, your body, physical, everything combined. It's your past experiences that dictate your future decisions based on experiences. So, all right, what I want to go over is purely perspective. So, the perspective of my mind and what I think in my process is on why I do stuff from my past experiences, right? And this could apply for everybody. I'm just saying this for me. So with that, the reason why I started recording these videos, the psychology behind that, was simply because that's my dog. So that barrier that I had to overcome to actually post on YouTube, getting my face out there and getting me to actually expose myself, was that of me being afraid to be ridiculed or other people's opinion on the passion that I have for my future. Essentially what I'm saying is that barrier that I had to overcome, that mental lap that I was chasing, was that prevented me from posting and doing this earlier, was all in my mind. And that's from past experiences of caring about other people's opinions more than what you want to do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to do it for you. And that could go for everything, right? You don't do something that you want to do because you're afraid about the ridicule that could come behind it. Or you don't do something that you want to do because of the past experiences that you already have. And maybe if that thing already changed and it could benefit you, you still don't do it because you still don't trust it. And that's the whole point of the psychology and why you need to change the way that you actually think. Just because that could be detrimental to your growth, right? All these things that I'm doing, everything that people should be doing to progress in life, to become better. And as you progress and as you change, your old self dies, right? So as your old self dies, your new thought process, you went through that experience, right? But since you went through that experience and now that you experience something different, and now you understand a little bit more, your whole perspective on what you think and how you think about that experience has completely changed. And now you could move around and do your due diligence around that around that thing that prevented you from doing that in the past. So what I'm saying is, once you come to a new perspective, your psychology changes. It's money, it's your personal life, personal growth, something that you've been avoiding, right? I was watching this video. I don't know the YouTuber. Sorry, but credit to him. He was talking about the psychology of our mind and how it prevented us, our achievement and what we wanted to do. If we didn't do it, it would just hold us down and drop our expectations. And that prevented us from doing what we actually needed to do. So it was way harder to do that rather than setting up a foundational and structural system to actually put that thing in place and achieve that goal that you had in increments. Of course, everything is better when you break it down, but once you have systems around it, it's really easier and it should flow better into yourself, into your life, and into your mind. So it's all in the mind. It's all about how you think about it, and at the end of the day, the perspective on the subject. It's not gonna be a long video. That's pretty much all I had to say. That's all I had to learn. Is not the end of the day yet. So we stay learning, we stay truthful, and we stay loving. Like the video, subscribe, share this out. I know I'm not looking at the camera, or I wasn't before. It's because I'm looking at myself. I don't have an official camera yet, like one of those YouTube actual snapshot cameras, I guess. But I'm gonna get one sooner enough, and I'll show y'all that. But yeah, mad love. Out.